Oh, sorry. Greetings, everyone. Sorry, the volume was on in another tab. So I apologize for this, really. The topic is invitation to talk on ridiculous Quran ayats in Surah Anam. Recently, the ones that I've been discussing on live stream, YouTube live streams. So let's see if any Muslim will join me here. Okay. We have this in Surah Anam, ridiculous Quran ayats. Humans did not create zulm, Allah brought it forth. Surah Anam Ayat 1. All praises for Allah alone who created the heavens and the earth and brought into being light and darkness. So for darkness, the word Allah uses in Arabic in this Quran ayat is zulumati, which means zulm, right? Zulm is like cruelty, ignorance, no guidance, misguidance, all this in this word, zulm. Kalki wants to join. Right. Kalki ji, are you here? So let's see. Kalki ji, I added you, but I don't see you. So, okay, we'll go on. And then in Surah Baqarah at 1 to 4, so this is what God tells Abraham. My covenant does not embrace the wrongdoers. Footnote under this ayat. So I didn't read the whole ayat. Let me just read the whole ayat. Kalkiji, why didn't you join? Let's see, what's this? Recall when Abraham's Lord tested him in certain matters, and when he successfully stood the test, he said, indeed, I'm going to appoint you a leader, imam of all people. When Abraham asked, and is this covenant also for my descendants? The Lord responded, my covenant does not embrace the wrongdoers. Hello, Ji Kalki ji.
Hello.
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 No, a little bit, not that much. Sorry, Kalki ji. Guest left. Okay, Kalki, what happened? We've lost you. Can you come back? Embrace the wrong. हाँ, जी Kalki ji.
जी जी आप बहुत अच्छा काम कर रही है
हाँ,
जस्ट मैं आपको
सॉरी
अप्रिशिएट
आपकी
करना
आवाज
चाहता
नहीं आ रही है. Voice is not
हूँ जी
coming.
आप बहुत अच्छा काम कर रही है मैं बस आपको अप्रिशिएट करने के लिए आया हूँ
Oh, thank you, bye. Thank you so much. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Thank you so much. और कुछ आपको कहना है? जय भारत. Thank you. आपका support हमारे लिए
जय
बहुत.
श्री राम जय श्री कृष्णा
जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्ण. आपका it means a lot to me. आपका support, आपका appreciation. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Thank you so much. तो ये है. अच्छा. और कुछ?
जी जहरा जी मेरे को ये जानना था कि व्हाट इज नेक्स्ट अभी जो ये जो हो रहा है
नहीं,
आप
आपकी
जो भी बताया कि
सॉरी आपकी आवाज जा रही है. अगर आप दूसरे कोई आपका वो वायर वायर वाला है
नहीं
या
आई थिंक
विदाउट
हेडफोन तो ठीक है
हेडफोन?
अभी अभी मेरी वॉइस ठीक है एक
हाँ,
मैं
अभी
थोड़ा
आ रही है.
वॉइस
यस यस यस.
जी
नहीं,
जी
आपकी वॉइस
ज़हरा
जा
जी
रही है.
मेरे को
और
आपसे ये जानना जी मेरे को आपसे ये जानना था कि अभी मतलब आगे ये क्या कर सकते हैं या अभी जैसे वोटिंग हुई है बहुत से कंट्रीज की
आपकी वॉइस चली गई. आपकी वॉइस चली गई. कल की भाई Your voice keeps going. शायद आपकी कनेक्शन सही नहीं है. आपकी
जी
आवाज़
आई
चली
थिंक
जाती है.
नेटवर्क इशू है।
आपके यहाँ?
जी जी आई थिंक नेटवर्क इशू है।
हुँ. अच्छा, आप बोलें फिर.
जी आई थिंक नेटवर्क इशू है।
अच्छा. आप क्या पूछ रहे थे कि इसके बाद क्या करना है?
जी ज़हरा
हाँ?
जी, मैं ये पूछ रहा था कि अभी जैसे ये इश्यूज हो रहे हैं वर्ल्ड लेवल पर, तो
जी.
अभी जैसे वर्ल्ड, तो आगे ये इंडिया के कितना डेंजरस है या क्या इसका स्कोप है?
ये सॉरी आपकी आवाज़ चली गई. ये इस्लाम सच नहीं है. ये तो डेंजरस ह्यूमन बीइंग्स के एवरी इंडिविजुअल के लिए ये डेंजरस है बिकॉज़ सच्चाई की अहमियत कोई अगर जाने ना, तो फिर जाने के ये कितना डेंजरस है फॉर द चिल्ड्रन, फॉर ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, वुमेन, मेन. तो इसलिए मैं ये कर रही हूँ, राइट? ऊपर से ये आप चले गए हैं, लेकिन मैं आपका जवाब दे रही हूँ कि हाँ, कुछ एलिमेंट्स हैं इसमें इस्लामिस्ट एक्सट्रीमिस्ट हो जाते हैं और फिर मारते हैं. तो डेंजरस तो है ये रिलीजन, बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा डेंजरस है ऑन दैट लेवल टू, राइट? बहुत डेंजरस है, इंटॉलरेंस है और क्रिटिकली अप्रिशिएट नहीं कर सकते, क्रिटिसाइज नहीं कर सकते प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद को, ना इस कुरान को. इन शिया इस्लाम टू आई फाउंड आउट ऑन माय ओन. इंसान का दिमाग बस डल हो जाता है. रेड जिडू कृष्णा मूर्ति, यू नो, इन ऑर्गेनाइज्ड व्हाट ऑर्गेनाइज्ड रिलीजन्स कैन डू. So it's dangerous from all spheres, always. इसलिए, you know, to save human beings, even Muslims, especially Muslims, मुझे ये करना पड़ा. Lies are dangerous, false prophet. ये आप क्या कर रहे हैं? तो मैंने एक discussion for the sake of, you know, coming together, friendly manner, ये किया है. Help out, right? And to be able to endure uh, the criticism against Prophet Muhammad and your own religion, things like that, one should open one's mind to this critical analysis. आप समझ रहे हैं मेरे इंग्लिश भाई, कल की भाई?
आई थिंक ज़हरा जी, नेटवर्क इशू है। आई थिंक मेरे ही साइड से नेटवर्क का इशू है
हाँ, मुझे लगता है.
अभी।
नहीं, आपकी आवाज़ चली गई है फिर से. अच्छा, ऐसे करें, आप कुछ कोशिश. हाँ, चले गए. कल की बात इतना अच्छा मुझे वो एनकरेज कर रहे थे और सपोर्ट. सो वर्ल्ड वाइड जो चीज़ हो रही है वो थोड़ी पॉलिटिकल भी है, जो, लेकिन क्या इस्लाम भी एक फैक्टर बहुत वो है, यू नो, इट्स अ वेरी बिग फैक्टर इन दिस, राइट? और लिखा भी है ग़ज़वा हिंद और पता नहीं क्या. एंड कुरान में भी लिखा है कि दिस रिलीजन विल प्रिवेल ओवर ऑल रिलीजन्स. आप आगे वापस. वेलकम. हाँ जी. तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें
या
हैं.
ज़हरा जी, आई थिंक नेटवर्क का इशू है मेरे साइड से। आई थिंक, आई डोंट नो, मे बी नेटवर्क इशू है, दैट इज़ वाई बार बार
हाँ,
डिस्कनेक्ट हो जा रहा है।
आवाज़ चली गई फिर से. आपकी आवाज़ चली गई है. आवाज़ चली गई आपकी. अच्छा, आप
जी
बगैर इस.
नहीं नहीं,
हाँ.
मुझे आपकी आवाज़ आ रही है।
अच्छा, तो कुछ करें भाई. आपका नेटवर्क इश्यू है तो कुछ और कोशिश करें और फिर आप आएँ यहाँ, ठीक है? हम आपकी ज़रूर सुनना चाहते हैं, तो आप यहाँ आएँ। तो ये जो इस इस्लाम में है ना कि इनटॉलरेंस टुवर्ड्स अदर रिलिजन्स, अहले किताब यानी मीनिंग Jews or Christians, or not to be able to listen to the criticism on the hadiths, ridiculous hadiths. You see? तो मैं तो अपनी अपने तरफ से जितना मुझसे हो सकता है मैं कर रही हूँ. Can't make friends with even your uh, your brothers, fathers. सूर्य मुजादिला की आयत है. आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है, आप सुन रहे हैं? चलेगा गेस्ट. कुछ इंटरनेट नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम है इनके फ्रॉम हिज साइड. हाँ, तो ये तो अच्छा बात नहीं है. जब व्हेन आई रियलाइज्ड हम openly, even as a Muslim, like Surah Noor की आयत 33, Surah Azab आयत 37, क्यों नहीं डिस्कस कर सकते हैं आराम से without bringing emotions in, you know, or dishonesty? Be honest. Come here. तो ये भी नहीं रहा है. कुछ मुसलमान आते हैं ऐसे dishonestly और फिर दोस्ती नहीं रखेंगे अपने माँ बाप नहीं, फादर्स ब्रदर्स को नहीं चाहेंगे. Don't love your fathers and brothers. This is an extreme religion from the Quran ayats I could see. Very dangerous for humanity, very, how shall I say, very unhealthy, right? God should be love. If anything, if you want God to be anything, he should be love. Kindness to all in humanity. And our religion should be love and humanity. तो इतनी 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 ख़राब चीज़ें हैं इस कुरान में भी, कुरान आयतों में मैं जो दिखा रही हूँ आप देख रहे हैं. हाँ जी, कल्कि जी कह रहे हैं कुछ नेटवर्क इश्यू है. सॉरी कल्कि जी, रियली सॉरी. होप इट गेट्स फिक्स्ड. रियली सॉरी. होप इट गेट्स फिक्स्ड. थैंक यू फॉर कमिंग देयर, फॉर योर एनकरेजमेंट कल्कि जी. अच्छा, तो देन फिर ये है कि आप बस फिर आपको यहाँ सुनना पड़ेगा. और कुछ अगर है तो इधर बता दें मुझे आप क्या बोल रहे थे. मैं कोशिश करूँगी कि मैं पढ़ सकूँ. अगर हिंदी में नहीं, इंग्लिश में अगर आप कह सकते हैं मुझे तो बेहतर होगा. थैंक यू. अगर उर्दू आती है तो भी सही है. शेयर लिंक वाया स्ट्रीम यार्ड. कौन सा लिंक मैंने इधर ऊपर आप क्लिक कर सकते. अच्छा, फिर से मैं आपको दे रही हूँ यहाँ. सी इफ यू इट वर्क्स. So you see, we did not create, and Surah Anam says this darkness. Now you see, God swears by the night when it's still it. And you know, the reason why I brought Surah Baqarah at 124 is my covenant does not embrace the wrongdoers, which is zalimeen or zalimeen, you see? So the same word used here of where, I mean, in this surah, the word used, it's zulumati, but the root word is zulm, zalim. So God brought forth the zulm with the and light. Okay. But we did not. So why are we tearing in the darkness of ignorance? My covenant does not embrace the wrongdoers. Because, so this means that those who are cruel when you become a leader, imam, uh, you have to sacrifice, we were told, your own children for the good of humanity, not be selfish at all, right? So, footnote 2, you can see naturally wrongdoers are naturally excluded. And who are the wrongdoers? I put this ayat to show you what actually zulm is. Leaders, God says, my covenant does not embrace the wrongdoers, yet He says in Surah Anam, ayat 1, that He brought into being light and darkness. So please correct yourselves about this. See, we did not create this zulm. We didn't make it, we didn't bring it forth. Now you need to depend on light. So let's see. Is God, if God is light and this Quran is light, then this Quran is God, right? I worked it out. But the Shias and Sunnis and Muslims have worked it out otherwise. Surah 6, Ayat 2 also, it says, He it is who created you out of clay and decreed a term and has also appointed another term, a term determined with him. Yet you are in doubt. What kind of ayat is this? Yet you are in doubt, a term determined with him, resurrection or whatever. Okay, resurrection exists, resurrection is there. Still, the judgment day, some say, right? And coming back to life. You see, the footnote in Quran.com will be brought back to life on the day of judgment. Render an account before the Lord. How can God say here, yet you are in doubt? Because the proof has not been given to us. It's a future event. Proof cannot be given. Only to the Christians, Masih, Jesus Christ's resurrection proof was given. So, more on this ayat actually now. Surah 6, ayat 1. God made darkness, right? And yet there are some good parts. Remember, I told you. So you would say, Muslims would say, well, this darkness is different. But he swears in Surah. So I can give you Surah Dhuha ayat, Surah Lail ayat, and Surah Baqarah ayat. The point is that darkness can be good. So, yes, here in these ayats, when he says, by the night when it stilleth, some put cover it, some put still it, right? That stillness is darkness, it's rest, it's peace, and it comes with darkness because there's darkness, people are sleeping. It's a good thing. So, not all darkness is bad. My point is this, and Surah Lail also, right? God swears. How does he swear in Surah Lail? Oh, so I can't show. Maybe I have something here. Let's see. Surah Lail here. No. Surah Dhuha. So in Surah Lail, let me just, I cannot show you Surah Lail. So I'll just read it out, right? Some of the ayats. See if anyone else wants to join. Surah Lail. So just explaining to you that there's a, by the night when it covers. Here, there's a cover. Covered means darkness covers it, right? Yash, let's see. Yasha, right? Darkness covers it. So, by the night when it covers. covers you with what? Darkness, right? Covers what? With what? Darkness. And God even swears by the night. What kind of a God is this that is swearing by the night? Right? This is terrible. And the day when, so this is important, shines by the one who created male and female. Surely the ends you strive for are diverse. As for the one who is charitable, mindful of Allah, so all this, a facilitate, way of ease. As for the one who's stingy, okay, this is important. First ayat of Surah Lail, by the night, Lail, when it covers. So you see, if you say Surah Dhaha means by the night when it's still it's in the night is in rest, stillness. In the night you find stillness. You see, it's like now since I know Shiva, I could get that from the night still. It Shiva is darkness, night nothingness. Shiva is not night, but you can call it like a darkness which is nothingness or like that. So it's beautiful. Okay, let me see now. I can't see the comment. No, I've opened the live chat. So I was out of this live chat. So I'm trying to explain to you where the Quran ayats are. But it's confusing. So now I can make myself understand, right? Why does he swear by the night when it's still it, and by the night when it covers? That's the darkness. And yet he says he's made darkness. That you cannot deny. Okay? So it's not right. So the point is that darkness can be good by these Quran ayats, the way I showed you. And I didn't show you from Surah Lail, but Surah Dhuha, you can see by the night when it's still it. God is telling Prophet Muhammad, thy Lord has not forsaken thee, nor is he displeased with thee. He swears by the night, not only by the growing brightness, Dhuha, but by the night when it's still it. So what makes the night still, not moving? Huh? So you see, you'll never get this right if you don't go to a Hindu Shiva. Then you'll get it. Then you'll get the value of what is this stillness. Or like the Bible says, be still and know thy God. Right? You'll be in ghaflat. You'll be in ignorance. Don't do that to yourselves. So I'm helping you. You don't have to be a Hindu. Just go and read about Shiva, right? You don't have to become a Hindu. I'm not telling you, I'm not pushing you. Just enjoy that, the stillness. What is the value of the stillness? Why was Shiva meditating in stillness? His idol stillness by the night when it's still it. But does it still? Is it still? Or is it always like this? So you see, many questions come up like this, scientifically proven wrong by the night when it's still it? Or is this thing night? Like, what is this? The night cannot be still. Oh no, wait a minute. Let me just get to the. So my live chat. I'm not looking. Surah Zohar. You see, but these kind of things, you get misguided. You don't know the value. By the morning sunlight and the night when it falls still. So, which hour of the night when it falls still? Just that I didn't get my here in the Quran.com. I'm just going to my settings. Uh, so, this is why you need to know this, right? About this. I wanted to know what is this? The root of everything by the night as it settles. It covers with darkness. Such. Let me just put the volume on. Saja. 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 It covers with, some say it covers with darkness. Here, the word by word. Let's see, footnote. Sahih International's footnote 1 says, it becomes still. You see here, word by word, Arabic to English translation, it covers with darkness. By the night as it settles. Okay, when does the night settle? Don't leave it like this because I have to go deep. I'm a deep, I want to know. I wanted to know the word saja in the original does not only signify the spreading of darkness, but it also contains the meaning of stillness. Oh, and peace that prevails at night. See the stillness and the darkness gives you peace. This quality of night deeply relates to the theme that follows. Relates to this. Your Lord has not abandoned you, nor is he despised you. No, nor has he despised you. O Muhammad. See? So, do you know what is the value of this? And you know the Hindus have got it, and you didn't get it. So this is why I'm here to tell you. And indeed, the Lord. Okay, so I'll be on this and then reading out, and I'll miss my live chat. Okay, just open the live chat again. So here, the internet is off in this. Now, but remember, God has said here, Surah Anam Ayat 1, that Allah, right? And brought into being or brought into being darkness, Zulumati. So that's why I had to come here and explain. If I just explained like this, you would not understand. So thank God I found this verse and I'm on this verse now. Surah Anam verse 1. Surah Baqarah 257 says, He brings them out of every darkness into light. The believers, Allah is the guardian of those who believe. He brings them out of every darkness into light. So from ignorance, here darkness, who has given from Quran.com, Abul Ala Maududi. The darkness mentioned here means the darkness of ignorance. Which throws man off the path of salvation and well being and directs his energies and efforts to wrong directions in defiance of reality. Light here means the knowledge of truth. with the help of which man comes to know his own reality and that of the universe. Right. And the Quran has really given us the realities of the universe and scientifically proven. Knowledge also shows him the purpose of his life and thus leads him consciously to adopt the right way. Don't sell yourself short, Muslims. Look at this. Better to embrace Shiva then, if you need a god. If not, take science. But don't come here to the. I mean, don't come to Islam. Leave Islam. Surah 64 ayat 8 says, so believe in Allah and His Messenger and the light. And people say, I the Quran. Shias, I think, take the Quran also. And then, and which we have sent down. And Allah is aware what you do. So let me correct you. Look, if the light is sent down on Muhammad's heart first, this was not written, right? Had we written it, they would have still not believed. Had we sent it in writing? So please just hold on a minute. Um, so all this, and then we have here, what do I have here? Or Allah is the light. Surah Nur ayat 35. So of course, like, why aren't they saying it that this is Allah, right? When Allah Himself says, so Allah is knowledge. If you take Surah Taghabun, Ayat 8, 64 chapter of the Quran, Surah of the Quran. So just excuse me a little bit. Okay, I've unmuted myself. Sorry, I just muted myself for a few seconds. So Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. His light is like or whatever, but Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. This means that Allah has come down. So believe in Allah and His Messenger and the light. I mean, what can be apart with Allah? This light. There's another light. There's another. So all the wrongs that these Shia religious scholars and they've explained to you, they've done, and Sunni religious scholars and the tafsirs and following Muhammad's sayings and all this about these Quran ayats, just drop it. So, Surah Taghabun, ayat 8, and the light which we have sent down. This is a different light from Allah. This is Allah too, right? It should be. You can't separate it. Should you? And they will give you reasons. Surah 24, ayat 35. Allah is the light of the heavens and earth. His light, and Allah sets forth parables for humanity, for Allah has knowledge of all things. Okay, so this you would say is a parable, and Allah is not the light. No, Allah is not this. It starts, the parable starts from here, right? The parable starts from, it's like a niche, in which there is a lamp. Am I right? Did I mispronounce? There's a niche to a philosopher. This is a parable, but this is completely like direct. Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. Sorry, I don't know why I put His light is like. His light then is like. So Allah is the light, and this is the light. This Quran is the light. Embrace it, worship it. Surah 24, ayat 40. Like the dark, or their deeds are like the darkness in a deep sea, covered by waves upon waves, topped by dark clouds. Here again we have Zul, darkness upon darkness. If one stretches out the hand, they can hardly see it, and whoever Allah does not bless with light, yani with himself, will have no light. So this is a part of Allah, right? This light. Ah, no, no, wait a minute. This light, the light which we have sent down, because Allah is the light. Any knowledge, anything, Allah, it's Allah. You see? So this also, forget what you were taught before. It's all wrong. Could I be wrong? But I'm coming like this, like the darkness. So again, we have Zulm in Surah, but Allah is the light. And then again, he says, like the darkness in a deep sea covered by waves upon waves. The disbelievers, their deeds are like darkness in a sea, since they can hardly see it. And whoever Allah does not bless with light will have no light. Okay, maybe. I don't know about this. Surah 64, Ayat 6, Taghabun, Ayat 6. That was because their messengers used to come to them with clear proofs, but they said mockingly, or mockingly is in quote, maybe the way it's put in Arabic, I don't know. How can humans be our guides? Maybe they said it seriously because, there are ayahs which say Allah is your only guide. And then you see Abraham guiding, and Allah gave the kingdom to Abraham, mulk. Allah gave the mulk to Abraham, kingdom. So now what happens, dear listeners, watchers, Muslims, a clear proof that they said, how can humans be our guides? Right? When Allah criticizes polytheists for worshipping, then there's a fear. You're going to start to worship these guides. So never make human beings guides if you want La ilaha illallah and Wahdahu la sharika la. No partner with Allah. So they're not, this is really, so they persisted in disbelief and turned away. So if you're telling the polytheists even, disbelievers, atheists, then look at the other ayats which contradict. But Allah says He's the best guide. Okay, it's the best guide. And then Abraham is guiding you. And then they're saying, how can humans be our guides then? So those Sunnis who only take those ayats where, Wahdahu la sharika lah, it is if you have partners with Allah, it is, well, even the Shias believe that it is unforgivable sin because it's a Quran ayat. But then these guides, we start to make them, idols. No, no, no. Like, we idealize them. And some say that, some Sunni Muslims say that Shias worship Prophet Muhammad and Ali and Fatima and Hassan and Hussein. So this problem happening, and this is ridiculous. That they were mockingly saying this. Maybe they were seriously telling God, this Prophet Muhammad that how can humans be our guides then, right? Just think through the Quran ayats. Allah is your guide, guardian, guide, one whom Allah guides, no one can guide. And then we see Abraham becoming a guide and follow their guidance. Guidance only comes from Allah. But to you, it's coming through Abraham, all the prophets. So, of course, they're going to ask this. And they weren't mockingly asking, perhaps. So you see, injustice to them. This Quran ayat, Huh? And then you have in Surah Taghabun ayat 14 another ridiculous something. Oh, you have believed. Now it's for you believers. Moreover, you believers and you who have believed, past tense. Indeed, among your spouses and your children are enemies to you, like his wives, so negative. Even among you believers, there are your spouses and your children are enemies to you, so beware of them. This is, you would say, God is telling us the reality of life. Okay, and this is very good. But if you pardon and overlook and forgive, then indeed Allah is forgiving and merciful. Add S. Scam Shaman is here. Yes, Scam Shaman, welcome. Please cover, if you don't want to be seen, your camera. What would you like to say here? Please talk. You're muted. Scam Shaman, are you muted? Oh, welcome back, my dear, he says. Brother, good evening. Hello, guest left. What is your current belief? You are criticizing the Quran based upon it. My current, you're saying that I'm criticizing the Quran based upon my current belief? I don't believe in anything that doesn't have proof. So since I have proof of pure awareness, and I found Shiva as pure consciousness. And do you think other ayats also have been criticizing? Every time you get this kind of, against me, every time you find something or the other against me. Welcome back, my dear. No, sorry, brother. Call me sister. Better. Good evening. A very good evening to you. What is your current belief? You are criticizing the Quran based upon it. My current belief is not Hinduism. I don't have a belief. I don't believe in anything, scam shaman. I'm a skeptic. I'm a skeptic. But I can say for sure that because I have this, it's a witness. I've seen it. I mean, it's seen me and it's me. So I did a little experiment like Descartes did, Rene Descartes in Karachi. And what I found, before even finding Shiva, I found pure consciousness, pure awareness, I call it. Nice. Okay, thank you. He says nice now. Would you like to come and talk? And so please don't blame, just because I'm calling it Shiva, darkness, this, that, don't blame the Hindus and it's not a belief. It was an experiment, like Rene Descartes did, and came to, I think, therefore I am. Okay? Z was not successful. What is this ayat above? It says, oh, so now, okay, you would say this is good, but in other words, your spouses and your children are enemies. You've got to forgive them. Why doesn't Prophet Muhammad forgive his own enemies? Surah, um, Surah Azab, ayats, 60 to 61 massacre with a complete massacring, accursed. 61 ayat, accursed of Surah Azab, accursed, wherever they are found, seized and killed mercilessly, like killed in such a way, massacred. O you who have believed, indeed among your spouses and your children are enemies. Now you will always be in your guard, so beware of them. But if you pardon and overlook and forgive, Prophet Muhammad should have practiced this for himself, right? So there are enemies opposing him. Forgive, overlook, pardon. Your enemies, first and foremost, Surah Safat. You see, first and foremost, the Prophet must practice this and then tell the believers to do this. But he's got a justification that he was spreading Islam and got an opposition to Islam. There were obstacles and this and that. You know what it means to have enemies, and from your spouses and your children. They can be obstacles to your path, your true, like Islam, even. So, this is not right, really. And what the hypocrites are, you know how the hypocrites are, and kill the hypocrites also, wherever you find them. Surah Azabite that I just gave. Surah 64, ayat 16 says, so fear Allah as much as, and Surah Saf, sorry, about the above ayat, Prophet Muhammad, believers are told, why do you say what you do not practice? Huh? Why do you say what you do not practice? Most hateful is in the sight of Allah that you say what you do not practice. But there, Prophet Muhammad killed the hypocrites, this, that. Allah is saying, I will arouse you against them, your enemies and Prophet Muhammad's enemies. What? Where's the other ayat? Surah Tawbah? You know, they expelled you, they did this, they did zulm on you. Here it says, so beware. Sounds like a hypocrite. So beware of them. But if you pardon, and this is a very good ayat, I would say, but it's coming from an hypocrite, you see. It's coming from a hypocrite prophet. That's why this is my thing against this ayat. You are supposed to forgive, like Shias. Among Muslims also we have our enemies, Sunnis. We're supposed to pardon, overlook, forgive. Surah 64, ayat 16. So fear Allah. And Shias, please come, open your eyes here. I want to open your eyes, sorry. So, rude awakening. Rude awakening. Surah 64, ayat 16 says, so fear Allah as much as you are able, and listen and obey and spend in the way of Allah, or maybe even give to Prophet Muhammad a little bit there. It is better for yourselves, your souls. And whoever is protected from the stinginess of his soul, it is those who will be successful. So what happened? Zaid, a believer, his wife, Zainab bin Josh, was forced to marry Zaid. Surah Azab at 36 and 37. Here you are told that, do this, listen, obey. And you know who you have to obey? Not only Allah, the messenger. Surah Nisa at 80. It's obeying the messenger is equivalent to obeying Allah. And spend, it just says spend. In the way of Allah would be that you, at that time, supposed to give to Prophet Muhammad too, perhaps. This is how he wants money. It is better for yourselves. Right. So, and the Muslims will say this for all time. Allah Zahra, Rasulullah didn't want money. It's spent in the way of Allah. But at his time, he must have taken some. And whoever is protected. So this would help you, right? If you listen, obey, and spend. So why didn't they do this? Zainab bin Josh and Zaid. And it is those who will be successful. Look how it's deceiving you. Because remember, come back to Zaid. Zaid was not successful. Zainab failed also. Their marriage failed. So please don't, you know. Is the sound good? Please don't get deceived by these, some of the good ayats like, so fear Allah. What did Prophet Muhammad say? Surah Azab ayat 37 to Z. Keep your wife and so fear Allah, right? Oh, look how the marriage failed. It's right under your eyes and you don't see it. Right? You don't see it, you don't see it. Don't get deceived by these good ayats. It is those who will be successful. So God has a solution for the stinginess of his soul. Fear Allah as much as you are able and listen and obey and spend. Okay? In the way of Allah. It doesn't say, but okay. It means in the way of Allah. Okay, like give to Prophet Muhammad, it's like you have given to Allah. It is better for, so this another point, yourselves. It's better for your nafs, giving zakat, charity, this, that, give. Obey, listen, this, that. How come Zaid was not successful? Because in the end it says in this ayat, it is those who will be the successful, who will be. You are talking about here, the present. Some people come here like scam shaman and all. Prophecies have come true of Prophet Surah Rum ayat. The Romans will be successful, and they were. But you ignore completely this, that Zaid's marriage failed. When Prophet Muhammad even told Zaid in Surah. So I didn't put, unfortunately, forgot to put Surah Azab 37 here. Fear Allah and keep your wife. And how do you justify that, the broken marriage? Oh, Prophet Muhammad got married and it was better for the believers that now you can marry your adopted son's divorcees. Scam Shaman says good and evil cannot be equal. Prophet repel evil with good, and your enemy will become as close as an old and valued friend. Oh my goodness, again, Surah Fusilat ayat is giving me here. Scam Shaman, when are you going to learn, brother? Huh? Brother. You give me the good ayat. Good and evil. Yes. Good and evil are not alike. Repel evil with what is good, and your enemy will become as though as your bosom friend. Look now, Scam Shaman is giving this good ayat from Surah Fusilat. Surah Mujadila ayat. You cannot be loving, you cannot show loving kindness to your brothers and fathers. It goes against this, right? Huh? Surah Mujadila ayat 22. Do you care? You're just going back and forth to good ayats and not looking into the Quran ayats properly, researching. You're just justifying like this. It's not right. I've done my proper research. You're not giving me proper researched, in a proper researched way. You see, the hypocrites, okay, so the hypocrites then say that they swear by Allah that they meant nothing but peace. Huh? So I have this, when the hypocrites say, So, of course, if he's stolen and he's just putting in looking good, looking good. But now these Quran ayats are now gone, abrogated, must be abrogated, don't you think? Because they go against this Quran ayat, goes against, it's not for the Prophet. It doesn't say Prophet. It says you believers, right? Or all of you. It doesn't even say believers. God knows whom it is for. But definitely not the Prophet's enemies. We have certainly sent down distinct verses. And what about the enemies of Islam? What about Surah Tawbah ayat 5? Huh? Scam Shaman. So if you're going to show me about a hypocrite, yeah, on the face, this ayat doesn't. Where's the example that Prophet Muhammad did good to his enemies? We were told one old lady, I don't know if that's heresy, was throwing stuff at him, junk, garbage. Huh? That's only one hadith. There are many hadiths he got people killed because they opposed him or they criticized him, right? So then we have here Z. Think of Z. Don't think of these ayats right now. You know, it's taken a lot to do this to get my Muslims who care to see, who are honest, because I was a Muslim myself. And I don't know why I was honest enough to see this, giving good ayats like this, which in practice, Prophet Muhammad hardly did anything of that sort, right? In practice, they did not. Prophet Muhammad didn't. Huh? There are many ayats which should disprove this. So he's like a hypocrite. You see, it's for him. In Surah Tawbah, Surah Tawbah, you can come and talk. You don't have to show your face. Surah, where is it? Surah Tawbah, Ayat 5. Ayat 1 to 3. But once the sacred months have passed, kill the polytheists. Wherever you find them, capture them, beseech them, and lie in wait for them on every way. But if they repent, if they become Muslims, perform prayer and pay alms tax, then set them free. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. If they become Muslims, then set them free. What about this ayat? What about Surah Tawbah ayat 1 to 3? Huh? And we will arouse you against your enemies. Where does that 1, 2, 3? What's Surah Tawbah 1, 2, 3? And then I have to, I hope I don't forget. Oh, believers, fight the disbelievers around you, and let them find firmness in you. Please, I'm showing you. Can't you see it? Can't you see there are contradictions? So sorry, this ayat should have been abrogated. Otherwise, there's a contradiction. The Surah Fussilat ayat you're giving me, there's a contradiction. Sorry, I just want to put this down. The contradictions now coming up in the Quran ayats, which I have shown you, explained everything, and yet you are you are stuck on this. This dishonesty is not right. Sorry, scam shaman. So please, we will arouse you against, Allah says we will arouse you against your enemies, believers. I should have put Quran ayat. How many are there? Quran ayats. Huh? If the enemy is inclined towards peace, no. This I showed. It's those who consume interest. What about just taking interest? You have warred against Allah and the Messenger. Oh, you believe stand out firmly for justice? No. I think it's Surah Anfal ayat. You see, Scam Shaman, brother. I've explained all these ayats. Surah Anfal ayat 61 also says, if the enemy is inclined towards peace, make peace with them and put your trust in Allah. Indeed. Right? I can give you all the good ayats also. But that's not my researches that I saw seeping through, including steeds of war, strike terror into the enemies of Allah and your enemies. This is just like a hypocrite saying it. Please see this. How can I make you see this? I've been doing live streams. This is like a hypocrite. You know, he's put these ayats to deceive you, Muslims. There's another one, Surah Anam ayats and all. So you see, wait a minute. Let me see if I've got here. Can a prophet understanding behavior of a false prophet? Brainwashing, way of reasoning, coercion, persuasive coercion, lame excuses for oneself, exploitation. Allah has already forgiven the Prophet and Muhajirin and Ansar. Do you suppose that you will enter paradise untouched by the suffering endured by the people of faith who passed away before you? Afflicted misery. Why did I? Let's see. Islamic tafsirs only address the sinning of some companions who doubted Prophet Muhammad and not Prophet Muhammad's doubts. Prophet Muhammad is in doubt, indeed, when Satan whispers, mindful. As if Muslims are not evil, here's an ayat for proof. Muslims, Surah 8, ayat 29. Oh, you who believe, if you are careful of your duty to Allah, He will grant you a distinction and do away with your evils and forgive you. Yeah, grant you victory. Look, don't forget Zaid and Zainab's case where the marriage failed. Surah 7, ayat 203. And when you, O Muhammad, do not bring them a sign, they say, why have you not contrived it? Say, I only follow what is revealed to me from your Lord. I only follow. Surah Tahrim ayat, he's gone pleasing. I only follow what is revealed to me from my Lord. That's just so, that's a lie. Because you can see in Surah Tahrim ayat 1, he did not follow what was revealed to him. So you see what a hypocrite he is. You can see from Quran ayats, Scam Shaman. Here it's put, Surah Araf ayat 2 or 3. Right? Oh, sorry. Say, I only follow what is revealed to me from my Lord. This Quran is enlightenment from your Lord and guidance and a mercy for a people who believe. You see, do you now detect any what? Say Surah Araf, ayat 2 or 3. And when you, O Muhammad, meaning, do not bring them a sign, i.e., miracle, they say, why have you not contrived it? Say, I only follow what is revealed to me from my Lord. Hello, Scam Shaman. I hope I've come here in my note. Surah Tahrim ayat, please. No. From here, right? Do you see this? Do you see the deception that I've shown? He says here, I only follow what is revealed to me from my Lord. God asks him in Surah Tahrim, O Prophet, why do you forbid yourself what Allah has made lawful for you, seeking to please your wives? And yet the wives get it, that they've been annoying him. Allah, and this and that, right? So why couldn't he wait? Because he only says, I only follow. But then Allah's asking him, why are you doing this? Even if in a sweet manner, like spoiling, mother spoiling his child or father spoiling his child. Why are you doing this? So. The other one does it, give him a slap on the face. Other's child does it. Another's child, you know what I mean? So it's the same way. Women fearing desertion, huh, oh yeah, but our sons, they're just men, will be men. Humans, greedy. But the greediness, you can save yourself from this greediness, right? Also. So you see the signs of hypocrisy, then don't give me these good ayats. But going back to Surah Fussilat, good and evil cannot be equal. Repel evil with good, and your enemy will become as your closed bosom. Uh, uh, yes, as your bosom friend. Sorry. Now you see this. Say, I only follow what is revealed to me from my Lord. Brother, I just want you. I only follow what is revealed to me. Where was it? I was going to also. So Surah Tahrim and the stinginess of the women. Where's that? So when a woman fears, guess what? I found another ayat here, ridiculous Quran ayat. In ridiculous. So you will be saved. You will save your soul. There's another point coming up. Where is it? You will save your soul from the stinginess, right? From the stinginess or greed. So there it says for the women, spend, here it says, you get what I mean? Yourselves and whoever's protect, spend. It is better for yourselves, your nafs, yani, your souls, and whoever is protected from the stinginess of his soul. So this is a good solution for the stinginess of the soul and all this disbelief and all, right? You will be successful. So then there for the women, God doesn't say when they fear. Women who fear desertion, God doesn't say in the end you can hit your husband. Women who fear desertion and what else is there? Ill conduct. Man, he brings about such a thing, excuse, justifying that, man is beat. No, for the Surah Nisa ayat 1 to 8. Look, he's like a spoiled, he's like a mother who favorite, he's doing favoritism, Allah. And if a woman fears from her husband ill conduct or desertion, then there is no sin on both of them. No sin on both of them, that they make terms of peace between themselves, a reconciliation, and the reconciliation is best. So why not tell men a reconciliation is best? Oh, because you're told, woman's disobedience is terrible. It destroys society. It's bad, bad, bad. Adultery she may be doing. Going to very bad. It is terrible for society. It brings the wrath of Allah, the curse of Allah. But and are swayed the souls. by greed. But if you do good, yeah, so do this. So do good. Oh, take Surah 64, Taghabun, Ayat 16. So fear Allah as much as you are able and listen and obey and spend. It is better for yourselves and whoever is protected from the stinginess of his soul. It is those. So it is better for yourselves. And this will protect you from the stinginess of your soul. It is those who will be successful, as if Zed was successful. So here we have, men are, like humans, that you are swayed by the soul's greed. Meaning, men want to marry more women or something. Oh, deserting the wife, ill conduct, not coming to the wife, perhaps. They've got men are. Why didn't you do this kind of thinking for against the men for the women? Huh? Women's rights or people or Muslims. No, but you see, your Allah has this is fake Allah. Okay, we come here now. You see, so much to explain to you. Um, Surah 24, ayat 46 says, we have certainly sent down distinct verses. You will understand them. I can't believe I've gone this far, come this far in this live stream. So we have certainly sent down distinct verses, right? Clear, mubin. And Allah guides whom He wills to a straight path. No, this is crooked as ever. These eyes seem clear to you? Distinctly explained? We have certainly, Allah says, Allah. Surah Nur, ayat 46. So here's my poem. No, you see how unclear the ayats are. And first of all, let's not forget this, that Allah made zulm. We didn't make it. So I go to my poem now, show you, not to show off, just that it reminds me of my poem that I wrote many years back. Where's the screenshots? Oh God, where do I start from? Can't see it really. Okay. The voice of doubt in my heart. The voice of doubt muffles the voice of my heart. Restless my soul. Turmoil grows. No peace, a luxury I can't afford anymore. My flesh and bone weaken. You're not held responsible, for this kind of existence can blame no other than itself. No one other than itself. No other than itself, it should be. Actually, I made a mistake here. Helpless, I'm running, chasing inner peace and happiness, meaning goodness. I'm too slow now. I'm looking through my confused sight at truth. Some force has made me blind to it. Yeah, so this is where I felt. I'm falling without a guardian angel who abducted it. Saviors come down. A message earth is delivering. This is important. Heaven is self sufficient. Too many hail saviors pleaded and supplicated in vain. Where on earth is the power of faith? Meek hearts need divine help. Must they be tested on grounds such? Must they be tested on grounds such? Pleaded and okay, must they be tested on grounds such? No reason good enough for sufferance. Inviting insanity. What a mocking existence. Created by another, but condemned we stand on a difficult life, evil's altar, paying for a birth. On top comes love to crucify. So we did not create evil, right? Did I say this? Created by another. Sufferance, insanity, evil. Must we be tested on grounds such no reason good enough for sufferance and evil? Meaning, in this world, inviting insanity for some of us, what a mocking existence created by another, but condemned we stand, human beings, on a difficult life, evil's altar, paying for our birth. On top comes love to crucify, to elevate our souls mighty high, then vanishes at convenience. Mountains are moved, but souls wobble. You know, love can move mountains, they say, but souls wobble, come tumbling down, thump and crack. How ironic, love's superficial appearance. To be true to this, to be true to this. Where is it? How ironic, love's superficial appearance. To be true to this, am I human or a mere fool? Be a waiting fool for patience and love, must be crowned by heaven. Oh, now I'm getting like a little wishful thinking, romantic fool, they say, you know. And glory shall receive with open arms, and grace will bow down to a fool like you. Like, 'tis better than superficial wisdom, gaining fame and knowledge, like this Prophet Muhammad did, for an outward show and sacrificing love. Well, in a superficial fool, true wisdom of true love abide, concealed from the worldly eyes, cares not for them to see. Superficial fool finds true wisdom in endurance and real love. In endurance, where am I now? Yeah, in endurance and real love, in the end, eternalized. Now, I'm a skeptic on this too. What a fool I am. So, be a waiting fool, for patience and love must be crowned by heaven, and glory shall receive with open arms, and grace will bow down to a fool like you. 'Tis better than superficial wisdom, gaining fame and knowledge, for an outward show and sacrificing love. In a superficial fool, true wisdom of true love abide, concealed from worldly eyes, cares not for them to see. Okay, I'm reading it again and again. I think I've fallen in love with this superficial fool. Love is God should be love. So where am I now? We go there. We did not create evil. God, Allah is saying here, darkness, Sulamati. Surah Anam, Ayat 1. Humans did not create zulm. Allah brought it forth. Now, if you want to curse the darkness, don't do it. Right? So, this light knowledge that Allah talks about in the Quran and Himself being light, you have, I showed you how deceived you have been by the Quran ayats. Very, very difficult. Maybe I didn't show you properly. I'll come again. Oh, and goodness, I'm too slow now. I'm looking through my confused sight at truth. So, which force has made you blind to it? Scam shaman. I want to know. You see? Ask yourself. Saviors come down. So, anyways, with your this old path you're going to, forget it now. Now, Allah has created Zulm, brought forth. Sorry, not created. He created the heavens and the earth and brought into being light and darkness. And then he says he's the light. So in Surah Nur, ayat 34, right? Allah is the light. So now you see this duality, there's like a confusion here. Brought into being Nur. It says Nur. That's why they put darkness here, although Allah put Zulumati, earth, yani the darkness, right? Earth, Zulumati, and dark and the darkness. Surah Anam ayat 1. So if you want to get lost in this and feel, I'm so sure, my Allah never would bring forth zulm, and He brought forth light. But you, I mean, it's ridiculous in Surah. And then we have philosophies and religious scholars, and I wonder what the great Ismailis would say about this. Oops, about this. Allah is the light. Now, here, Allah is talking in parables. Allah is the light, but Allah brought forth the light. Isn't that also a Quran ayat? Allah is the light. Let's see, Ismaili, calling Ismailis too to come here. Please don't get fooled. The light of our world, light upon light. Allah guides to His light. Let's see what the Ismaili. I hope I'm not. Oh, yeah, you can read this. The theme of light featured countless opportunities as we. Allah is the light. Quran ayat. Yes, they've given here the Ismailis. Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. Countless opportunities serve. But what is this? I ran into 16-year-old Alina Kurji, who was part of the hype team. Safira. Oh, I had a college friend, Safira, very good Ismaili, a nursing student at the. Wow, where is Safira? Oh, I had a friend, Safira. Shafina or Safira? No. I think her name was Shafina. Oh, this is about some. So, what a light. What a light. So, this is. Sorry, I'm looking at this page, Ismailis. See? United States. Allah is the light of the heavens. What a. Oh. Observing the panorama, it dawned on me that sorry, Smileys. So many are born 2020 vision. Allah is okay. What is this? Is light upon light. Allah guides us. Forums. Surah Nur. Ismaili.net. Let's pick on Ismailis now. Let's have a nice laugh at them. Let's make fun of Sarah. Your mother was not like this. Allah is the light of the heavens. Quran speaks to mankind in allegory, allegory and parable. Hence, look at this. There can be many interpretations depending upon the orientation of the interpreter. The following is an interpretation. So I tell you, you see, there can be many. This is it. We've fallen. Many interpretations. Thank you, whoever wrote this. Okay. K. Maher Ali. Maher Ali. Sorry, K. Maher Ali. Ya Ali Madad. Thanks, and Ya Ali Madad. Surah An-Nur. This is Ismaili.net. And you see, there can be many interpretations of this Surah Nur ayat. And what did it say? Quran speaks to mankind in allegory and parable. Hence, there can be many interpretations. See? Now, don't blame the Ismailis. They're very, very peaceful. But blessed tree, blessed ancestry, neither of east nor of the west. The special knowledge is not the property of one particular place, but is Allah the light? Hence, there can be many. Following is an interpretation. The best accords with our tradition. Okay, we understand. The lamp symbolizes the institution of imamat. Glass, his handsome body with a radiant face, transparency and purity. Oh my God, Allah and Allah is the light. God is the light of the heavens and earth. Before we endeavor to interpret the Quranic symbols, it is better to make it plain as to what we mean by the four garments which our traveler has acquired. See, no one can tell me what Allah means by this. The next symbol is the lamp. They're just giving us the symbols, but why can't you say it? That Allah is the light, as the Quran ayat is saying. First, let's see if anyone has the strength to say what Allah has said in this Quran ayat. Allah speaks, so He has a face, tongue, voice. No, wait, this is Ya Ali Madad. No, Sari. This was the better thread to reply as it covers post. Okay, this is their thread. Sorry, Ismailis, I've infiltrated. As written, that is a light and not located in any one region. Thank goodness. So the real effective meaning of word in divine spiritual intellect. Now you see. So Noor is contained in a human body and not in sun, moon, or ocean. We can read all this. But you know, Allah is the light, right? Metaphorically, Allah doesn't say metaphorically. Anyways, we have different interpretations, and here the Ismailis, some here, yeah, they do say that it's in our tradition, in our you know school of thought. What do they? Before we endeavor to interpret the Quran symbols, it is better to make it plain as to what we mean by the four garments. Yes, by Al Waiz R.D. Sharif. You see? What we mean, and the mind creates beautiful, this mind, mental. Sorry, just that such create such a beautiful meanings and in all this. You see? So these poor Ismailis, anyways, the next symbol is the lamp and all this. So Allah has spoken and you see many interpretations. So let us, Muslims, don't kill us because your Allah has given distinct. Oh, look, Ismailis. How can you? Yeah, but we do say many interpretations. I know your Imam. I mean, it's open to many interpretations. Yes, it is. You're right. And you poor guys get it from even Shia 12 words. That you have strayed away from the true Islam. So, where do I take you? I take you right here. We have certainly sent down distinct verses, clear verses. Surah Nur, ayat 46. Distinct. You know what distinct means? It means clear, right? Okay, let's see. Mubin means clear, distinctly. I remember distinctly, meaning I remember so clearly. I remember distinctly what this person told me, recognizably different in nature from something else of a similar type, readily distinguishable by the senses, a distinct smell of nicotine. Yeah, I would take the second definition. Thank you, Google search. Google search. You see, readily distinguishable by the senses. Understood, meaning you can tell. Com- God knows what this first definition is. I'm kind of lost. Clear, right? Clear cut. Clear. And you see, Surah 24, ayat 46, we have certainly sent down distinct verses. Mubin means clear, open. Now, and then, yeah, Mubin also has a wide connotation. So the way it's used, it could be, take Surah Yasin. There are 7 Mubins in Surah Yasin, right? The word Mubin is there 7 times. 7 people without being not non-Muslims would not understand what I'm saying. 7 Mubins. What are the words? The word Allah uses in Surah Yasin 7 times. Take shaitan as your open enemy or clear enemy. They put in translation open, and then kulja simsim. No, that's in our Urdu, kulja. There was a story, thief, Ali Baba and Chalis Chor, Ali Baba and the 40 thieves. Huh? Kulja simsim, and that's a magic word. It opens. Mubin. So Mubin is nice to use. Open, open, open. No, no. So, and the other one is clear in Surah Yasin. 7 Mubins are there, as we say it. But it's like 7 times the word Mubin is used. We have certainly. And Imam Mubin, Imam al Mubin, the open Imam, the clear Imam, like that. And we have certainly sent down distinct verses, open. So I think Mubin is used here. If I'm not mistaken, if I've forgotten, I'm sorry. But Mubin is distinct, clear verses. So now anyone can play with this, and it's and then what His Highness Aga Khan and they've gone into, but that this Prophet Muhammad was the true prophet, is the true prophet. This they're stuck on this still. Ali, Imam Ali was this and that, and it goes on. You see? So these poor people are also. Why does an Imam, for once, stand up and say, "This is a false religion," like Jiddu Krishnamurti did? I dissolve the order of the star. Jiddu Krishnamurti announced once. But it makes me so sad that his why isn't his eye? This is a false religion. You see, you can take any piece apart, uh, a part of a religion, you know, and like your own. And does Imam think he is the light Noor? I wonder where this Ismaili Imam is really good. He's really good, but maybe this Noor was this Muhammad, the one who brought forth this Quran. Maybe Imam came from some other god. So, maybe the Jews or something. You know, There's another Muslim, Shia. His temple is in, his mosque is in Israel. Came in my dream that there's some something I was searching and I found Baha'i. It's Baha'i. So you see, we had Baha'is whom the Iranian Shias were killing at that time. The Baha'i leader, Imam, or who? What do they call him? Bab, the door, Babul Ilm. I'm the, oh, Ali, you are the Babul Ilm, the door of the city not of knowledge, and I'm the city of knowledge, like that. So you see, Baha'i came and then he was attacked by the 12er Shias, Bab now. And Mirza Ahmad, you say, oh, he was this of the God knows what, spy, this, that of India, all this. But who was Bab? Now the 12er Shias at that time thought Bab, the religion, Bab in his, you know. So all these used in early Shia Islam for senior gateway, you see, authorized deputies of the current Imam. They could have killed, I mean, oh, no, not thank God, but origins. A term emerged in 19. Now, who are the Babs? Alawites, the Druze, the Babism, so many. Sheikh Ahmad al-Asai, founder of Sheikhism, and his successor, Kazim Rushdie, as Bab to the hidden Imam. Now, Ismailis, your Imam, Bab could have been better, right? Just because he didn't survive. So all this confusion, I mean, I wish the Imam would, I don't know what is with this Imam. Ismailis, all this really terrible. They couldn't have made it easier for me. It's so sad. So, Hafiz says, right? 72 jingles. 72 jingles. Jingle bells, jingles all the way. Santa Claus is coming around, riding on. What a Hafiz poem. Selected poem of Hafiz. Ring in my bell. No, in my ear. 72, but I not here. Why Hafiz not here? Now I can't find the poem. 72 bells. What Hafiz say? Gertrude's downloaded. Oh no, it's not giving me the poem. All these Hafiz selected poems. Okay, message of the friend. Puzzle 12. Anyways, I'll have to search for this. Love as the ultimate goal. Love is the alchemy of eternal bliss. Love is generally taken to be a reference to God in its poetry. Therefore, look at this, what I got. My principal wanted all the Diwan-e Hafiz, you see. Now I've downloaded it, PDF file. My loved ones, beauty has no need of imperfect love like mine. Oh, okay, so this is, I just downloaded Selected Poems of Hafiz by Ali Salami, Mehdi Sajudi, Muqaddam, Persian text. Okay, so anyone wanting to join me now? Uh, any Muslim? So please see this before scam shaman, some Muslim come here and just give you a ayat like this without explaining how I am explaining. You see, he can't say, God brought forth darkness, Zulamat. Did we bring it forth? No. Anything else I'm missing? And let me show you. Surah Lail, I showed you. And Surah Al-Dhuha. So think on this darkness. Oh, and then they say, then it's the tafsir that this zulm is the darkness. This, because he says light, right? And into being light. Oh, maybe he came into being God also. Because if you take Surah Nur, what a funny thing, really. Surah Nur, Allah is the light. Brought into being light. Excuse me. So I've been stuck on this zulm. Thank God we didn't create it. We're not sinners. Don't worry. It's God. It's this God's fault. And brought into being light. तजल्लियों की हमा हमी है Sabri brothers, you know. Tajatul Allah be Balaghul Allah be Kamali. Tajalliyon ki hama. This is Ardawa Ja'ala Athulumati. He brought forth, or he made light and darkness. So then how can he say that? Okay, darkness is zulm. I have to do more on that, but more will be coming maybe. I don't know. It's not enough. It's never enough. Uh, where is Surah Nur ayat? 35. Look, Allah is the light of the heavens and earth. This is distinct, clear, right? His light is like a niche in which there is a lamp, maybe. And then this, Surah Taghabun, ayat 8. So believe in Allah and His Messenger and the light. Now there's a different light you're saying from Allah, apart from Allah, which is knowledge, which is this Quran. And also here, see so many things, so many contradictions. I'm sorry. Brought into being light or made light. Let me see. Okay. I was going to Surah Dhaha, by the growing brightness and by the night when it stilleth. Thy Lord has not forsaken thee. Find out what this darkness is. Don't be afraid of this. Ignore zulm. See, you're always being afraid, made to fear. In the beginning, I was so scared of Shiva. I was like, God, is he a devil? Like that, right? When I, but don't be afraid. Embrace this darkness. Another thing is, I realized that we are so, shame, guilt, and Surah Araf was Shaitan stripped your parents naked, Adam and Eve. What happens is what we do privately with our partners, marriage partners. I mean, it is ugly. I tell you, you start to think, oh my God, am I not decent? Right? Or what? So, someone to tell you that, look, don't be afraid of this ignorance of yours. Don't repel it. Don't be repulsed by it. Don't, like, if you know, oh, I'm in ignorance, it could put you in a shock. Intense. Some people are sensitive like me, and I can't take it. I'm ignorant. I've got to study, got to learn. Uh, it makes you, uh, there's a repulsion and to ignorance, and then you want to learn knowledge. But I tell you, embrace all your lower, this, that, everything. So if you can, I thought I'd saved it here. There's a video of Brian Piergrossi, right? And I understand now, he- such a wise, I mean, he's amazing, right? Brian Piergrossi. Embrace his video, look at this. Embrace your what they call the lower self. Embrace your lower instincts, animal self. This video is on YouTube, okay? Instincts, right? We have this certain thing that we try to avoid. We forget about it. And then we come up, it's on YouTube actually. So, Hare Hare Mahadev, Hare Hare Mahadev, Khajur Pakh. Did I pronounce your name properly? Khajur Pakh. So, yeah, the darkness is something. And even the fire. So he's put Hare Hare Mahadev. Anyone who wants to come up, I can't show you the video of Brian Pierre Grossi here. But it's a taboo, and so don't feel repulsed. Like, embrace your lower instincts, beastly self. So your full power can come up instead of, oh my God, I thought I was so decent. Hussein on my wife, Hussein, like Imam Hussein, Atticus, and this, and then you with your partner. It's not something beautiful, like the Westerners show, and even then I get repulsed when if I see something like that, someone else doing it. So indecent, so cheap, so vulgar, right? Don't do that to yourself. And this kind of, it's like a, hypocrisy. We don't want to see that darkness. We don't see the basic instincts of us. What it does to it's so cheap, vulgar. Oh my God, it's so terrible, right? Later on, it's like, yeah, what did I become? What basic instincts? Beastly instincts. Where's the tissue? So this, please see, and I have to talk like this. So sorry. Um, watch Brian Pierre Grossi's video. Google search. Oh no, sorry. YouTube search. Sorry, excuse me. I'm just cleaning my nose here. Uh, Google search lower instincts. Then you'll have so much power, right? You're complete in that power, in that very powerful. You're not uh, repulsed to anything, feeling repulsive or, suppressing anything, or what do you call it? Another word is not coming to me, which Brian P. Grossi has used in this thing. Oh, sorry, his video is off. Oh, I can search here. So you can see his video here. This one. Let me just on YouTube. It says here, episode 105 Facebook Live. He came on Facebook, but he's uploaded this on YouTube also. It's The Glow. Are you an instinctive wild beast yet? So embrace that. Very good. Very good, Brian Beergross. Excellent. That's why, I go to the Hindus, Parveen Mohan's video also. See all those Devis and Devas in different, that Kama Sutra that lust. Oh my God, what's this? No, embrace your fullness. The lower self that God has given you is for reproduction, production, whatever it is. It's good. Embrace it. How you become an animal, you can get your entire that power back. If you repel things, if you like resist, don't resist. Embrace your whole self. Don't divide yourself into lower and higher self. Also, this Jiddu Krishnamurti was right. Like we divide the conscious and the unconscious and the low. He was saying that all this nonsense we have done. Anyone? No one? Tonight is Saturday night. Staying alive, staying alive. So no one is coming here? Okay? It's been 1 hour 54 minutes. Thank you so much. I will continue later. So leaving you with God created and look how you see you will miss that true God that I'm after. I'm searching for the God, the God. If Christian Prince was saying that this Al was ancient, it meant God brought into being light. What is this? What is this? What is this? Darkness, Solamati. Thank God, I'm not a God. I did not do this. And maybe the true God would never do something like this. So contemplate on this. My covenant does not embrace the wrongdoers. Now, Abraham. And who will guide you? Abraham will guide you, not God. Well, he says, with his probably Zabur of Hazrat Ibrahim. Read the Zabur of Hazrat Ibrahim. Imam Mahdi hasn't brought it with the, truth, proper, correct one, undistorted. Shias. And so a term determined with him, yet you are in doubt. About what? Oh, so he made some men go to sleep and resurrection. That's sleeping. That's not resurrection. Resurrection is when you die and then he resurrects you, raises you from. He raised some men, the uh, people of the cave. Surah Kaf ayat, and there's another ayat on that. Surah darkness. So yet, what has happened? The point is that darkness can be good, and we can't ignore what Allah said in Surah Anam ayat 1. Allah made zulm. He brings them out of every darkness into light. So he brings them to himself. That's what he should be doing instead of, Jiddu Krishnamurti is right. Like, you see, that's why this person, I can now see that he's a complete hypocrite, a liar. Every darkness into light. The darkness mentioned here means that, and it says Noor, into Noor, right? Allah is the guardian of those who believe. He brings them out of every darkness into light. Surah Baqarah 257. And those who disbelieve, the guardians are the evil ones. They bring them out of light, Noor, into all kinds of darkness. Zulm. Let me see if I've given the. Ah, uh, Zulmati. Zulm. So this Noor, is it separate from God? Yes, yes, they will tell you. And the way they tell you this is separate from God, but Allah is the light. Surah Nur ayat. Then Allah should have not put it in Surah Nur like this if it is. You see, this part is a metaphor. But this part, no. This is direct. Allah is the light. Allah has defined himself as the light. Any Ismailis would like to come? This is your chance to save humanity, save yourself. 2440. Or the deeds are like the darkness in a deep sea covered by waves upon waves, like the deep sea. Well, they say that deep waters, what do they say about Allah? Excuse me. Even the metaphor is used here. Oh my God. Deep sea. Oh my God. Huh? Or the deeds are like the darkness in a deep sea. They say deep waters. Wait a minute. What did they say? Run. No, it can't. What's the saying? Covered by waves upon waves. Wow. It's like me saying that my principal smile um, opened. No, hell broke. It's like heaven broke loose when I saw her smile. Heaven broke loose. It's actually wrong to say it like that, put it that way. I put it that way. It's because they in English it's like broke loose. You see, so I can't say heaven broke loose with a smile. Oh my God, in me, heaven broke loose. So their deeds, these disbelievers' deeds are like the darkness in a deep sea. That darkness covered by waves upon waves, topped by dark clouds. Wow. You know, when dark clouds come, it means it's going to rain. That's a good sign. So this life is not a tragedy, and it's not an enigma that opposites, are not bad, I guess. Darkness upon darkness. If one stretches out their hand, they can hardly see it. You know what deep waters do? Covered by like the darkness in a deep sea. Okay, that darkness in a deep sea. Allama Rashid Turabi used to say, "Sahil sahil chalne wale kya jane, le darya ki gehrai kya hai." So sometimes to find the truth, you have to really dig deep, dive deep into the sea. That's what I had to do also. And you'll find darkness, but don't be afraid of it. He's making you afraid of everything. Believers, your spouses, or you say, yeah, that's a reality and all this, but and also forgive them. No, no, he's not making you scared, is he? Oh, you have believed indeed among your spouses and your children are enemies to you, so beware of them. Okay. Like I would, no, no. But if you pardon and overlook and forgive, then indeed Allah is forgiving and merciful. Ah, just yeah, beware of them. Indeed, among your spouses and your children are enemies to you. Indeed, or you have believed. Now, you see, this is also in a way sending, like, you be precise at times. Oh, believers, they're indeed among your spouses and your children are enemies to you. This is just generalizing and it's not right. But then, anyways, he says, pardon or overlook or forgive. Even, he's giving you that suspicion. बच्चे तो oh, these children fitna hai, Quran में लिखा है that if हमें तंग करते हैं, they are disrespectful at times. It's written in the Quran, your children, your wealth and your children are fitna. And fitna is worse than killing someone. Murder. Like the darkness in a deep sea. And what you find, pearls, you could find. We have certainly sent down this thing. I don't think I like this kind of a thing. You understand my way? So, no. And he created zone. And brought into being light. This is Surah Anam again. What is this? He has misguided you to no extent and made you so. He has. What was it? Surah Anam, Ayat 1. So please care for yourselves. You see, this is not right. Bring about also this not right. Light. And made. It says here made. وجعل. Let's get some Arabic accent. وجعل. What does it mean? And made the darkness Sulamati and Noor, well, and the light. How? Okay, so he's made light, right? You know what? God made light, and he's the light. Could okay, but I don't. Again, I have to. God, every time I come here, they don't remember my settings, and this is what happens. You see. Anyways, I don't know what's happened to this. It, all praise the Creator and made the darkness and the light. Then those who disbelieve equate others with the Lord. Made the light. No, like, how did he make the light? But isn't he himself the light? Please, how your minds made the light? And if he's everlasting, ever living, Ayatul Kursi, right? Allah, there is no God but He, the living, the self subsisting, eternal, made the light. And Allah is the light. Surah Nur ayat 34. It says Allah is the light. It doesn't say Muhammad is the light. It doesn't say his messengers are the light. It says Allah is the light. So he brought into being himself. So those of you who are fixated on this religion, I'm sorry. It's then I if there's I've done enough to help you. Okay. It is he who created you from clay and then decreed and specified term. Oh my God. And no sign comes to them from the signs of the Lord except that they turn away therefrom. You know why? Because you go up there. This is a future thing, another determined term. Yet you doubt within yourself. Okay, I think so. I see lots of problems. Embrace the darkness. It's beautiful. Even God swears by the darkness. He swears by the darkness. Where's it? No, no. In yes, in Surah by what cover? Surah Lail. Where's Surah Lail? Now here Surah Zaha by the morning brightness. Why does he swear by the morning brightness? Zaha has been used in contrast to the night, therefore it implies the bright hours of the day. People's settlement, secure punishment. Oh God, fast asleep. And by the night when it covers with it dark Saja, that's what they say here. You see? So you cannot know what this is, whether it's that it becomes still or that what here the translation is by word by word. I mean, the Arabic ayat, it covers with darkness. The word sajah in the original does not only signify the spreading of darkness, but it also contains the meaning of stillness and peace. I think I will do Om Namah Shivaya. Thanks that I found you. Oh my God. I've already done this. Back here, this quality of night deeply relates to the theme that follows. Okay, now we go to Surah Lail. I've shown you all this again. Again, anything that's coming up, oh God, please help me. Help them. This could be the last on this. Ex-Shia. By the night when it covers. And you know what is covered by? Darkness. You're going to, and Zulmati happened. And Jesus Christ said, in the darkness, robbers, thieves. So, but don't forget, I'm not the one who said it's him. Him. He has said it. The Jalla. The Jalla. The Jalla. Brightness shines in brightness. Firmly believes in the finest truth. Oh God. Oh, humble into hell. Tumble, sorry. Certainly for us alone show the way to guide. Huh? It is certainly upon us to show the way of. Okay. So, but human beings have come to show us. Abraham. So I have warned you of a raging fire, blazing. None shall reach it but those most unfortunate ones who had denied and turned away, denied this. But the righteous one will avoid it. Those who spend their wealth for increase in self purification. The God fearing who spends his wealth to purify himself. And take alms out of the wealth for them and pray for them. This does not mean that no one will enter the fire except the most wretched one, and no one will be safe from it except the most pious one. But the object is to describe the extremely contradictory fate of the two extremely contradictory characters. One of them is the person who belies the teachings of Allah and His Messenger and turns away from obedience. Zaid obeyed, Zainab obeyed. What happened to them? Failed marriage. And the other one is the person who not only believes but also spends his wealth in the cause of Allah sincerely, without any desire for display and reputation. Uh, yeah, gives it to Prophet Muhammad at that time. Both these types of character were present in Makkah. So, oh, I just had enough with this person. Those who spend their wealth for increase in self purification. You are gunegar, purify yourself, you are nijis. You get nijis, purify yourself. You are impure and not giving for anyone who has done to him a favor to be rewarded. Now again, this very important Surah Azabad comes. What he tell Nemat. Ooh. You see? So are you still stuck on do good and evil cannot be equal? Repel evil with good, and your enemy will become as close as as your bosom friend. Scam shaman type. people. Muslims, you forget the Zaid and Zainab bin Josh forced marriage and not successful, not as payment for any favors that he received. But I mean, there indirectly, what I'm trying to, why am I calling to mind Surah Azab ayat 37? Allah did a favor, so he should have kept his wife. Then you know why he's called a good, Zaid has been called a good Muslim, Momin, believer. They were not punished, for which a reward is expected. So how come Prophet Muhammad, Allah, you are not doing a favor to us, right? Even Allah shouldn't be doing a favor. When he tells human beings and have in their minds no favor from anyone, for which a reward is expected in return. So Allah says, oh, oh, don't think that you have done a favor embracing Islam. But, and then Prophet Muhammad tells Zaid, no. Allah tells us this way in Surah Azab 37. Allah did a favor, and on whom you did a favor, remember what you told him. The Messenger of Allah also did a favor on Zaid. Keep your wife and fear Allah. Fear Allah and keep your wife. And have in their minds no favor from anyone. Well, your Allah is doing favor. Allah can do favor, and Prophet Muhammad can also do a favor and expect in return. So keep your wife and fear Allah. Yeah, that's good for him. So he should have done it, but no. Prophet Muhammad didn't tell Zainab, fear Allah and be with your husband. What a joke. But only seeking the face of his Lord Most High. Wajh, but only seeking the face of his Lord. Face? Countenance? God has a face. So you one Allah, one Allah. God is talking metaphorically here with us. God has a face, but only the desire to seek for Allah Most High. What is like poets, poetic, very poetic, but poets are wayward and they mislead you. Countenance of the Lord. What actually does this mean? The face of Allah. Let me see. Acceptance of His Lord. Let's see what. This is terrible. A terrible book. The further explanation of the sincerity of the pious man was not indebted to any. But what did it mean? Face of Allah, goodwill to His Lord Supreme. He was neither indebted to them before nor he expects any favors from them in the future. Its best illustration is the act of Abu Bakr Siddiq. He would purchase and set free the poor slaves, slave girls who accepted Islam in Makkah and were cruelly treated by the masters on that account. Ibn Jarir, Ibn Asakir have related it on the authority. Yeah, the best was Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr replied, dear father, I only seek the reward that is with Allah. For slaves and safeguards, right? Very, very good. Shia is very good, I tell you. Abu Bakr, I tell you, better than Prophet Muhammad. Seeking the face of Allah. What would it mean? I cannot let this ayat go like that. But only the desire to seek for the countenance of, oh, okay. And he's going to be satisfied, well pleased with him. That's it. That's the end of Surah Lail, right? But look, Allah, okay, swears by the night and by the night when it covers. And he's, oh, Allah swears by the night, what the night is covered by, which is darkness. Well, why does Allah swear by the zulm then? It's implied. And that zulm is good because that is peaceful, right? Not the hustle and bustle of the morning and by the morning. So uh, it's such a mishmash. Not getting clear. I think that's why we need an imam. But which imam? No, no, and there are so many crookedness and so many interpretations. Don't follow this. Please stay away from Islam. Find your light within you, like Jiddu Krishnamurti says. Be good. I mean, don't be good. Just embrace yourself as you are. Don't be afraid of anything. This person, this Allah, this not Allah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kalki. Thank you, Scam Shaman, for keeping quiet now and listening. Thank you. Thank you, Hajur Pa, for being here. Hara Hara Mahadev. Yes, you have something to be proud of, actually. I cannot deny that Shiva Sadaya, right? Shivji. It's beautiful, beautiful. Shivji, the nothingness, the darkness. Don't be afraid of the darkness. And let me take you to a quote. Did I take you to this quote of Mr. God? This is Anna. Mr. Let me, what the darkness can do to you even more, show you. Quote, right? Goodreads. Just a minute. I'll show you something here. This is Goodreads, no copyrights infringement intended. In the dark, you have to describe yourself. In the daylight, other people describe you. Finn, Mr. God, this is Anna. The sun is nice, but it lights things up so much that you can't see very far. The nighttime is better. It stretches your soul to the stars. Okay? These two quotes from Mr. God, this is Anna by Finn, the book that I had a long time ago. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a wonderful, beautiful day always. Don't be scared. Explore the darkness. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. Blessings to you all. God bless you all, your family, your loved ones. Let's please save humanity now and bring them to not out of light to darkness, but something else. I'll see what I can say. God bless you all. To love, I guess. And then darkness and light doesn't matter, right? In love. Thank you so much.